Have you ever wondered why life feels so heavy sometimes, even when we have everything we think we need? What if the secret to feeling lighter, calmer, and more peaceful wasn't about adding more, but about letting go? That's exactly what Japanese minimalism teaches us. 5 Japanese minimalism rituals that brought us inner peace. Number 1, the first glimpse of minimalism. When we first hear the word minimalism, it's easy to imagine empty rooms, plain walls, and a life without joy. But in Japan, minimalism has a completely different heartbeat. It's not about stripping away life until it feels cold. It's about creating just enough space so peace can actually find us. The Japanese approach to simplicity has its roots in Zen philosophy, which has been quietly shaping daily life for centuries. Instead of chasing more stuff, more noise, more obligations, they focus on balance. And what's beautiful is that it's not just about our homes. It's about our minds, our routines, and even the way we see everyday objects. The moment we realized this, it stopped being about living with less and started becoming about living with meaning. Number 2, the ritual of empty spaces. In Japan, there's a deep appreciation for something called ma, the space between things. It might look like an empty corner in a room or a pause in a conversation. At first, it feels strange. We're so used to filling every moment, every shelf, every silence with something. But when we started practicing this idea of creating empty spaces, something shifted. Our homes felt calmer and our minds felt less crowded. Think of it like a soft breath in the middle of a busy day. That emptiness isn't wasted. It's a resting place. And in that resting place, we found focus. It taught us that silence and space are not signs of something missing. They are gifts we often overlook. Number 3, the gentle power of daily rituals. One of the most comforting lessons from Japanese minimalism is the value of small daily rituals. Think about the simple act of making tea. In Japan, it's not just about boiling water and tossing a bag into a cup. It's about slowing down, noticing the steam, the aroma, the warmth of the cup in our hands. When life moves too fast, rituals like these become anchors. They remind us that peace isn't found in big moments of achievement, but in the gentle flow of everyday life. And the beautiful part is, we don't need special tools or training. Even something as simple as folding clothes with care or opening a window each morning to let in fresh air becomes a way of connecting to the present. These rituals transformed ordinary routines into moments of peace we didn't know we were missing. Number 4, the art of letting go. We live in a world where holding on feels safer. Old clothes, unopened boxes, and even outdated thoughts pile up around us. Japanese minimalism quietly challenges this habit. There's a quiet wisdom in the practice of danshari, which means to refuse, dispose, and separate. It's not about ruthlessly throwing things away. It's about asking a gentle question. Does this still serve us? Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go of objects, but of the feelings we've tied to them. The sweater from years ago, the book we never read, the gadget we swore we'd use. When we slowly released these things, it wasn't just our rooms that cleared up. Our minds felt lighter too. Letting go became less about loss and more about making room for what truly matters today. Number 5, harmony with nature. One of the most soothing aspects of Japanese minimalism is how deeply it's tied to nature. Homes are designed to welcome natural light, spaces are built with wood, stone, and simple textures, and the rhythm of the seasons plays an important role in daily life. Instead of fighting against nature with endless artificial light or climate control, minimalism encourages us to move with it. Think of how peaceful it feels to hear rain tapping against the window, or how grounding it feels to see a small plant on a desk. These aren't just decorations, they're reminders that we are part of something bigger. When we began weaving nature back into our surroundings, keeping the curtains open for sunlight, pausing to notice the breeze, or enjoying a quiet walk, It felt like our homes and our hearts breathed a little easier. Finding beauty in the imperfect. In Japanese culture, there's a concept called wabi-sabi, which is about finding beauty in imperfection and impermanence. A cracked bowl, a weathered piece of wood, or even the passing of time. All of these hold quiet meaning. At first, it feels unusual, because we're often told that beauty is about perfection. But this way of thinking changed how we saw our lives. The scratches on a dining table became stories of family meals. The chipped mug became a reminder of mornings shared. It taught us that we don't need flawless objects or perfect lives to feel content. Instead, we just need to notice the charm in what is already here, even if it's a little worn. This shift in perspective lifted a weight we didn't know we were carrying, the pressure to always have everything new, polished, and untouched. The quiet peace it brings. As we leaned into these Japanese minimalism rituals, something surprising happened. Life didn't become dull or empty, it became richer. With fewer distractions, we noticed more. With less clutter, we felt calmer. And with a slower rhythm, we started appreciating the small details that had always been there. What began as an experiment turned into a way of life that gave us more space, more clarity, and more peace than we thought possible. Minimalism stopped being about things and became about living. So maybe the real question isn't how much do we own, but how deeply are we living? Japanese minimalism doesn't demand we throw everything away or move into an empty room. It simply invites us to pause, to notice, and to create space for peace. And in a world that never stops shouting for more, maybe the most powerful thing we can do is choose less and discover that it's more than enough.